some money. What's some money? These packs are in them for the new just dropped. I need parts of that. I need parts of that. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. We're gonna get the people what they want, man. Start a game. One shot for everybody living in the moment. Like I said, man, I just been trying to grind, low-key shit. I mean, been taking L's. Legend bracket right now. Nothing major though. I need 2 more wins. Now I hit the 100 mark. Feel like it's nothing but up from there. Yeah. Let's start a game. Shit. This will probably be my first game of Legend, period.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Started off
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
All right, 80, let's see what we got. Oh, man, blitz.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Blitz. Up on that shit.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
You're going to roll that dice.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The defense was ready for the back to work out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit, extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Prater's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Man, holy smokes, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
Yeah, we like that.
At all times, in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Time to go to work.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
What's this?
To throw is Jackson.
Hey.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
Tyreek.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Tyreek.
22 yards there, a first down.
Alright.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
80. Wide.
Jackson looking to throw on third. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ozzy. Hey, middle. Hey, middle.
Throwing is Jackson.
Hey.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're not, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Big fella.
The back ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
My pick.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
My pick.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Give him 32 on the play.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off, because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Prater for the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. He's got it.
And fucking one.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
80.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Yeah. These guys are crazy.
Now Jackson on second down. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Gano's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to shoot the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taking it back. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for...
Niggas 2 like special team Jones back to back.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown. I hope y'all can dance double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can SDOP. Gonna make it seem like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy, so we start getting unruly. I've been